Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Can you handle this? Metamorphosis. You'll be changed, transformed, renewed, and restored as your metamorphosis. Hearing the word.
For your spirit, your body, your mind, your soul.
This. How many of you know that life is spiritual? If you're not so sure, can I see your hand up? You're not sure. Or you think it is half and half. It's part physical, part spiritual. All right, let me just check again. How many of you know that life is spiritual? Praise the Lord. Almost all of you. It is. But you know, a lot of people either do not know or they know, but they're not using the knowledge. Many would have put up their hands like you did, but when you look at their lives and you look at how they run their lives, it's not consistent with what they say they believe, that life is spiritual. Because if life is spiritual, that means, maybe we should even start with that. What does it mean to say life is spiritual? What does it mean? Is it just a statement? Or is it just an idea? Life is spiritual. And what that means is that things are controlled from the realm of the spirit. Man is a spirit. The way your life goes, the way your life turns out, the direction, what controls, what governs your life are spiritual influences. It's the spiritual, not the physical. You see, the opposite is the physical. A lot of people think life is physical, meaning depending on the senses, what they can see, what they can calculate. So they pay attention to the things of the senses. But man is a spirit. God is a spirit. And so it ought to be that the spirit or the spiritual would be what controls your life. Because you're a spirit being. So that we say life is spiritual means the spiritual controls your life. And everything about your life would first have to happen in the realm of the spirit. If you're going to make a change, it would have to be spiritual first, before you see it in the physical. If you'd have to make a correction, it would have to be spiritual first. If you needed to make adjustments, don't look at the physical, look at the spiritual. If you're going to make a success out of your life, it's not going to be, it won't be by physical principles. It would have to be by spiritual principles. If you're going to increase in knowledge, it will not be the physical knowledge that will get you somewhere. It will be your spiritual knowledge. If you're going to mature, it will not be the physical maturity that's going to gain something for you. It will have to be your spiritual maturity. Life is spiritual. But you know, I said many people may agree, but the way they run their lives, what they pay attention to, doesn't match what they're saying that life is spiritual. And many don't even know. Many are not, they are, like Pastor will say, they are at sea. They are completely ignorant. They don't even know that life is spiritual. They just know that they're confused. They just know that things are not working out the way they calculated. Look at what's happening in a lot of places in the world. With the economies of countries and situations, that they find themselves in. They've tried the best the senses could offer, but they're finding out that the best solutions the senses could offer are still not solving the problems. But they don't know that life is spiritual. And then the category of those who know, but maybe they're not convinced because they're not doing anything to invest. You see, if you accept that life is spiritual, then it means you ought to invest in the things of the spiritual. You ought to invest in the spiritual.